The first speaker who is going to address the stage is none other than Dr. Asma Munir. And Dr. Asma Munir is, she has MBBS, MCPS Family Medicine and MCPS Gynecology, MSc in Assisted Reproduction from Spain, PGA in Art from UK, training in embryology from Australia, 42 years of medical practice, 22 years of medical practice in IVF consultants. She has represented her country, Pakistan, to more than 37 countries across the globe. She has gone and represented her country. And she is presently working in Conceive Gynecology and Fertility Hospital as an IVF and fertility specialist. And she has got a passion. Those who know Dr. Asma Munir, we very well know about her. She has got a passion of sharing the wellness mission in world through DXN. And she has been acclaimed as the wellness, as the Wonder Woman of Pakistan by the government of Pakistan. A great achievement that Dr. Asma Munir has made. And recently, in 2022, early 2022, she has been acclaimed as the Goodwill Ambassador for IMSA, the Intergovernmental Institution for Microalgae Spirulina Against Malnutrition, the monetary organization of United Nations Organization. She has been acclaimed as the Goodwill Ambassador for IMSA to spread the message of spirulina against malnutrition across the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, last but not at all the least, she is not just a doctor, she is a very active DXN leader who is a triple diamond. And the recent award that she got from DXN, Doctor, if I could share, that she has got 5-star Ruby achievement just last month. Ladies and gentlemen, I am sure that those people who are new, you may not be knowing what is 5-star Ruby achievement, but all our experienced leaders will be definitely knowing what is 5-star Ruby achievement, and it is not easy. It is not easy. We are not giving this award to a doctor. It is for those people who are very actively doing their business also. Ladies and gentlemen, with pride, pleasure, and privilege, let me take the opportunity to welcome our first speaker for the day. Please put your hands together and welcome Dr. Asma Munir.
Thank you very much. I'm speechless. Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A very good morning to all my family of DXN Global and especially to my family of DXN Dubai. I welcome you all to a very nice, beautiful learning evening for all of us. Thank you very much for being there. I welcome Professor Ranjan. Thank you very much for being here. We are so honored to have you here, sir. Thank you, Dr. Shankar, for sharing this opportunity to let the people know what decent, excellent, natural lifestyle is. That's what DXN stands for. So not to waste any more time, and thank you very much, Shebi, bacha. Itna na chaho ke dam nikal jaye. This love, I really, you see, DXN is not just a health promoting company. It's a family company. It is not a company. It is a company in meaning. You know, when you have good company, people always say that you should have some good company. Even for the children, you say you should have some good company. So this is the company, what is mean by DXN company. It is decent, excellent company, which can give you a life change, inshallah. So a round of applause for my beautiful people here. Thank you. So with all the name of Allah, the most auspicious and the most merciful, I would like to share some of the information, although it is always difficult for me to cut down, and I have all the last labels during my session. Please, doctor, stop, plus don't stop me now, because you have given me a great responsibility to share some of the basic information about our core products. I will not touch Canoderma because Dr. Ranjan is going to talk about it, but the why of DXN I will discuss with you. So thoda sa, open your eyes, open your ears, okay? Start using your pen and pencil and correct me if I'm wrong and be with me. Okay? Are you ready? Okay. So let's start. What I'm talking about is basically immunity and prevention. If I tell you a very hard and crucial fact, yesterday I was trying to catch some good information about immunity and how to impress you. But I found very disturbing and depressing statements. When we think about people of medical background, they do believe nothing is important unless it is evidence-based. You have to have an evidence of whatever you're saying, the statement what you are giving are nothing but the truth. Okay? So when we were talking about immunity, self-defense, for general people, it is self-defense, like your own shurtas, your own police force, how strong it is. And to look back into the people who have worked for this purpose, to talk about self-defense in literature and science, if you see there are 17 Nobel Prizes given to different people in the world for their research. 15 prizes were given on different medical grounds, and there were only 2 Nobel Prizes ever given to the people who are working on self-defense. Can you see how backward we are? And when it comes to our self-defense or resistance or immunity, we are happy to have a vaccine, we are happy to shut down, we are happy to prevent everything except to improve our immunity. So this is some very realistic, brutal fact that all of us has to prove that immunity is the key for future now. Though medicine is going to have complete eradication of anything. So it has to be a shut door. Nobody should come in. Instead of somebody barging in and you're trying to fight. So let's go back, and this is what my topic today, prevention and prevention to gain, which is not possible without self-defense, that is immunity. So just to go back, to take medicine only when you are sick is like digging a well only when you are thirsty. Is it not already too late? You understand what I mean? If I am thirsty and there's no water and I start digging a well to get some water, what do you think I would be? And where would I would be if I dig down the well, and when would I get the water? This is where we are in terms of immunity, in terms of our resistance, and in terms of fighting back to the bombardment of aliens around. So this is not today. It has been given, you see the date? 2500 BC, before Christ. People were thinking like that only, that you have to work before it happens. So let's talk what is immunity. And immunity comes self-defense. What is your police force? What is your defense in your body? The skin being the second biggest organ of the body, not the first. First biggest organ is your blood vessel, all the full network. The second biggest organ of your skin, of your body defense, is the skin. If you see, I don't want to make you doctors here, but if you see here, there is a huge thickness of skin which is preventing any alien to come to this, enter in your body system. Because this is the most exposed part of your body. If you don't have a skin, you don't have defense at all. If you have ever experienced a burn, कभी देखा है हाथ जल गया या कुछ हो गया, what happens when the skin is off? You are more sensitive and more prone to infection. Same way, this safeguard is gone, then you are more prone for all sorts of aliens. Then the skin is basically the largest organ, and it prevents not only live bacteria, but itself it gets repaired every minute. It gets repaired. So look at the regenerative power Allah has given, that all these skin cells are not only fighting, they are repairing themselves and they are creating more army. That needs some energy source. A battery cannot charge itself, it has to be charged. Same way, this battery which is operating in your skin needs charge of your energy, and the energy source which is needed has to be individualized. So, once you get an injury, what happens? You get an injury, some blood oozing comes out, and there are your cells in the body which stop the bleeding naturally. No stitch, no doctor. You get the injury, after 1 or 2 days you see there is a scab, and no more organism can go in if you are healthy. If you are not healthy, this is the start of the war. And this is a very beautiful process of nature, that how these platelets, they stick together, they block the area, and there is signal goes to the brain, and the brain sends all more macrophages and the chemicals like histamine, and allergic reaction starts, it becomes red, you get scratchy, but don't forget, this is the sign of life. Dead people don't scratch. Dead people don't feel. This is the sign of life for your cells, that you are alive and you are reacting to that alien. So that has to be strong. That strength has to be strong. So what happens to this area of ulceration, area of tear, that these soldiers, they come and they block that, so that normal areas they don't get sick. This is the first defense. Second is, you think Allah has given you tears just for beauty? क्या मेरी पलकें सिर्फ शायरी के लिए हैं? नहीं ना. My beautiful lashes are not meant for poetry. They are meant for defense. They will check all the dust particles, all the foreign bodies. They will let the eye blink, and there's a net, it cannot go in. So see the beauty of nature Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you. Same with the tears. The tears are so near to your heart. You are happy, you are crying. You are sad, you are crying. You are in pain, you are crying. But you know, this tear drop, this has an antiseptic inside. This is acidic in content to kill the bacteria. So this is what nature has provided all your body parts who are exteriorized to the insults to have more resistance to let the body be safe. How it happens? If there is a wall of acid, a virus will come, it will be, counteracted. Same way, a bacteria, foreign body, dust particle. Otherwise, your eyes are open all the time, most of the day. So you can get very easily damaged in your eye. But this reflex, I tell you a story. I don't know, you must have remembered John F. Kennedy. Anybody knows? The president, ex-president of America? मेरे बचपन में होता था, it's my childhood, huh? John F. Kennedy, the ex-president president who was murdered, his wife, she married a very richest person in the world, Mr. Onassis. And at the age of 60, 70 years, people in the world, they found out that he has two servants, one servant on right, one servant on left, and one servant, he puts some drops in the eyes every minute, and the other servant, in the morning, just put up the lid and put a tape here. This reflex, blinking reflex, was not owned by him. Can you imagine this small thing, which we don't even realize, that blinking is a defense, blinking is a reflex, it's a safeguard of your body. This guy who has everything in the world except this reflex. He called his lawyer and he said, this is my blank check, these are my will papers, take everything, give my reflex back. You see how precious is your body and how precious is every function of your cells. So you have to, what do you do with your precious things? Kya karte ho aap? You have jewelry, you have, very precious things. Your children, your family, what do you do and what do you think? You want some security for them, right? Pearl, it is in the seashell. Once it comes out, it's not easy to let it be what it was. So this is your care should be for each cell for your body. This is, your tear is lost, your eye will dry, you cannot see. So you can imagine the depth of your tears and eyelashes in your defense, and this conjunctiva, which is the covering of the eye, again it is helping your eye not to get anything inside. Your hair in the nose, people never think about it. It is not only giving you the humidification, the air pollution is not going directly into your lungs, warming, temperature control, what and what not. If you go and study the effect of hair, nose in defense, you will be surprised. Such a small, tiny micro structure of your body is giving you such a big defense situation. So in any way, it goes down. If you go down, again, defensive strokes of trachea, your pipelines of where you get the life oxygen. It has to be normal. It has to be not coated with inflamed areas so that you can take your life inside. Why I'm stressing on these things? Because these are inner cell health, which we are going to discuss in a minute. So this is where these sticky layers of your mucus in the airways, they prevent any foreign body to go in and damage you. May it be your own food. Sometimes you are eating, what you get? You get, choked up. You're talking, you're laughing, and suddenly the food goes in. You may die. Just a second. In fraction of a second, you get cyanosis and all gone. We have caught deaths. Babies die after feeding. Mother had fed her, and the baby is in the crib. Mother, she went up, to get the baby. She's blue. Because when she fed, she didn't let her head up, and the milk went into the trachea, and she died without even a cry. You see how security guards in the body is helping you to save yourself. So what we are doing, we are maximum trying against it. Everything what we do is against them. We talk badly, loudly. We listen loudly that, the membranes are traumatized. And we misuse of our abilities. Eating, drinking, sleeping, walking, talking, everything what Allah has given has its own way to be tackled. And we are not doing it. If you are not doing it, there's somebody else to do it. You need somebody from Malaysia to do it for you. Okay? So round of applause for Malaysia. Thank you very much for giving DXN to us. So again, if you go down into the system, these all cells are helping you to get the, this is the beautiful lining of the stomach. It's not your carpet or your velvety dress. This is the stomach lining. If it is not working, nothing will go inside your body as food. Not even medicine will work. If it has got an ulcerated area, you will get sick again. You had a lifetime. People who are having acidity, they might be with me. How bad your life is, you can't eat what you want. There are terrorists inside which are fighting for you. And we are killing those terrorists by having either too much of medicines, too much of unwanted food and lifestyle changes, and we're killing those normal bacteria also. Even with medications, you take an antibiotic, this normal bacteria flora is gone. Doctors would agree with me that we get the damage of fungal infections by giving antibiotics as a gift from antibiotics. Okay? So everything has its got negativity. So we have to find out a way where our natural security systems keep on working as beautiful as they were given to us. So again, once we have big trauma coming, infection, viruses, cancer, allergies, autoimmune disorders, bad lifestyle changes which has damaged our liver, spleen, kidney. Now, the cells, they are at risk. They create more macrophages. The white cells is going to fight back, and if you can take this link, you can watch how these white cells are fighting with your own cells to rescue you. And this is where they need energy, they need the content to be modified according to the need. They need to be modified. If they work too much, they can damage your own cells. But they have to work in an optimum way so that you can safeguard yourself. This is where your stomach and your blood vessels, they are going to help you. This is the immune system. I'm not going to go into the details. It's too much scientific. Just give you the strength that there are white cells having different names, and they have got the system of killing cells. How to diagnose, how to see that this guy sitting here is my enemy, looks like my brother, but he has got a sword in the pocket. साफ छुपते भी नहीं, सामने आते भी नहीं, खूब पर्दा है कि चिलमन से लगे बैठे हैं, मतलब अच्छे दोस्त हैं, पीछे से मारते हैं, सही? तो आजकल there is no hope for the friends also, sorry to, but there are some good friends also. We have friends and family here in DXN, mashallah. So you have to realize yes, your food should be friendly. Your food should be friendly to your systems. Your friends, true friends are those which will fight for you. Even they kill themselves for you. So this is what you have to realize and determine that on the basis of your self-defense in your body, these are the cells which need to be revived, need to culture themselves by time to time. Because there is a life for everything. Every cell has to die. Now, if they don't regenerate, no next generation is there. How it's going to have 100 years of your life can be saved? So this is where we have to work on. Then the human body has got a lot of capacity to fight. That's why it is immune system is important, which is a medical term, but in general term, resistance, your self-resistance. So if you understand that, then you can understand DXN. If you understand what is self-resistance, you can understand DXN products. Because alhamdulillah, mashallah, Dr. Lim, thank you Dr. Lim, that he has, have you seen an umbrella? Umbrella has all the, that leads the metal, which attaches it to the hood of umbrella. All the products are like those connections. They have one main objective. They have one main result: to save you. To save you, work in a different way, work in a different direction, but give you the strength to control. This hood that you control, the handle of the umbrella is you. You have to take that in your hand and let this umbrella work for you. This is the best safeguard. If you can do it for yourself, you can do it for others. Do it, save it for you first. You have to hold the umbrella first. Until you are getting wet, you cannot give umbrella to another one. You have to get yourself safe. So this is how you learn. Okay? So skin, we have already learned. This is all the chemical functions, how something goes in. And if you see here, I can get my light here. You can see here, that has gone and entered here, and it has taken, the action started, and it has been thrown up. So how this has worked, have you seen? It's a beautiful cascade of action. And this is controlled by your systems. And if your systems are not healthy, this is not going to happen. Every cell is going to cry. Okay? So this is another cell killing. You see the natural killer cell destroying an embryo. You get it done. Clotting system, I've already given you how the inflammation gives you a security, and what are the platelets and what are these components which are going to give you a resource of your self-defense. So I'm not going to go into those chemical details, just to give you a need. You have to identify your need every minute. What is the most precious thing in your life? आपकी सबसे कीमती चीज क्या है आपके पास? चलो, एक बच्चा बोला हेल्थ. 2, age. 3, anyone else? What is the precious thing in your life? सब फेल हो गए. Everybody failed. Time. तालियां, Salim bhai. You win the game. You know why? You don't know next second you will be here or not. 1 second is your, what is the limit of your life? 100 years? 200 years? 265 years? 365 years? The one who wrote the book on Ganoderma was 265-year-old. You want to go there? No. I don't want to be that rigid. But I will never age there because I will remain 16. Anyways, so, what is the limit of your life? 1 second. 1 second. 15 to 30 second max. It takes your oxygen to cease and you go. How many of you have seen those videos? People talking and collapsing on the stage. Have you seen? What is the limit? 1 second. Within 20 seconds, 15 seconds, if they were not revived, they cannot come back. If there is no life, there is. So, the most precious thing is time, and the limit is 1 second. So what do you think we are doing? We are waiting for another second to die? If I tell you that after this second, there will be a bombardment, God forbid, Nauzubillah, what you will do? The first thing is, you want to run away from here. You will secure all your family. First comes the family. You save yourself. Family, get the important things. Get out of the place. What are we doing? We are taking time off. कल कर लेंगे, do it tomorrow. आज नहीं पी कॉफी, कोई बात नहीं, कल पी लेंगे. I don't have money for coffee, it's too expensive. You call that second is expensive? It is a need. You want another second of your life? You have to take care of it. Now. Don't take it for tomorrow, 13th of June, tomorrow. I will go to DXN and buy the products to take care of myself. Now I understand what is self-resistance. You will be there tomorrow, who knows? Who knows? You will never get up in the morning, then what? Ask Roshan. She lost her husband during sleep. I have seen people dying during sleep. So, किसी बड़े ने कहा था, what you are planning for tomorrow, do it today. And what you are planning for today, do it now. But do it yesterday. I said do it yesterday. Okay? So, सो नहीं जाना, मैं बहुत बुरी बातें करती हूँ, सोना नहीं है. Don't go to sleep, okay? I'm coming back to DXN products. Okay. So just to remind you that you are not old, but you will get old the minute you are born. The minute you are born, you are old, right? Practically. But mentally, physically, spiritually, you are always young if your heart is young. So people have seen that 75% of the people who are under the age of 40, they are experiencing more stress now as compared to 100 years before or 50 years. My uncle, who is now 100 years, was never stressed at this age where my children are. Grandchildren, great-grandchildren, they have got frowns, no? They don't want to talk, I'm bored, I'm tired, I'm tense. Mood nahi hai. These things are showing aging, you know. People come to my clinic, age 20 years, age of the ovary 40 years. Can you imagine how cells are lagging behind? Every organ is lagging behind. Your heart, you are 24, your heart is working like a 48-year-old because you have been smoking. You have been, bombarding your body with nasty, toxic materials. What do you think? And then you expect that you will be smart and healthy and live 100 years. Don't promise. These are all false hopes. Okay? So this is why we have to learn. We have to learn. Every minute, every second we have to learn. Even now, previously 50 years, 100 years back, one man used to earn and rest of the family was fed on it, right? We never saw a woman working out or rest of the family members who are not at work. One man was enough. Now everybody is working, even then we are not having what we want. This is what? Passionate, lack of confidence, lack of what we have to do. More. जो आज है वो कम है और चाहिए. 1 रुपए में रोटी आती थी, अब 50 रुपए में रोटी आती. You understand what I mean? The fastest growth of ill health is on the peak. So we have to do something about it collectively. Negatively, quality of life is going down, and our habits are one of the culprits and leading to disorders of the sleep, disorders of the lifestyle changes, giving you competitive pressures. And you ask yourself, are you experiencing this in the morning? Anyone? सुबह उठ के फील होता है कि आज बस दिल नहीं चाह रहा, थक गए, ऑफिस नहीं जाना, होता है? हाथ उठाओ, सच बोलना, ट्रूथ, नथिंग बट द ट्रूथ. अपने आप को DXN का नहीं बनाओ, अभी इंसान की तरह बोलो. DXN वाले दूसरे होते हैं. Put your hand together in the morning when you get up and you don't want to go to work. Many times I don't. My kids, if they go to school, मामा आज दिल नहीं चाह रहा, पैर में दर्द है, पेट में दर्द है, टीचर का खौफ है. This is the decline of your energy. You cannot go to sleep easy now. Mobile, under the blanket. टक. हाँ? WhatsApp पूरा खत्म नहीं होगा, सोना नहीं. जब तक वीडियो शेयर नहीं की, सोना नहीं. सही कह रही हूँ? Am I right? This is the poisoning. This is the poisoning that we have in our hands. This is the culprit. It takes you away with the relationship. Relationship सबसे हो गया, मगर बराबर वाले में जो बैठा है ना, उससे नहीं हुआ. The person sitting next to you. There was a very nice joke that day. Today there was no internet, And I found out there are some good people in the house. This is true. You have 5 people with 5 mobiles sitting on 5 chairs in the same dining table, not talking to each other, mobile in front, comedy drama is going on and they are eating. So they keep on eating whatever if it is not needed. What is this? This is what we are doing. So lifestyle, now style is there, life is gone. How to fight? Let DXN fight. Let DXN fight with all these bad habits. Let DXN fight with all your denaturing situations, and let DXN fight for your immunity. So know your DXN products by heart. Tell what you know. What you know is what you feel. How do you feel when you use? मैं बोलूँ आपको, if this is very good, you will go out and you will forget. But if you have a bitter taste of a coffee, and after that your headache is gone, you will never forget that. Just hear this one. No need of scientific data, no need of that shit that I've given you before. It's just to make myself impressive that I know something. Okay, it's nothing to give you a false hope that, okay, you should learn all these things. But this is the background, the back spine, why I am in DXN. This is why I am in DXN. Because nobody in medical faculty is working in depths of cell health. They're working on the other part of the cell illnesses, sicknesses. So we belong to the cell. They belong to disease. So what do you want? You want the cell health or you want a disease? Bolo! You want cell health, no? So just be awake and just learn what we have to learn, okay? One of the most effective solutions to your problem is your DXN. And Dr. Ratulin already said that it makes your body to work hard. Products make your body to let you be healthy, okay? So this is the only one, 1 or 2 slides, the rest will be taken care by Dr. Ranjan, that what is the function of Ganoderma, the biggest mushroom of the world, and the great pillar of DXN immunity services. It is giving you, each cell is getting all these benefits. So Ganoderma is known as Ganoderma lucidum. I'm not going to go into the details, but just to have one caption, swelling, against the cancer, against the allergies, against the heart ailments. Anything you say, you will find effect on it. So just close your eyes if you think allergy, Ganoderma. Autoimmune, Ganoderma. Pain, Ganoderma. He is going to give you the best of it, inshallah. So, liver tonic, brain tonic, cardiac tonic, kidney tonic. My spirulina, the queen of DXN. Okay? The superfood of the cell growth. How? We love this. Anybody hungry? कौन सा अच्छा लग रहा है ये कि ये? Seafood, हाँ? Tikka. You want tikka, right? Nobody would say no to it. Every day we take that, na? Keto diet ke naam pe, chatkhare ke naam pe, you want taste. What happened to the energy? What happened to the tranquilizing effect on the body itself? Hell with it. Our taste should be healthy, okay? Anything which is good is not tasty. So anything which is ugly is more important because it has got more effect. So please be ugly rather than be beautiful. I would love that to say. But then this is something, what is looking good is not that good inside. So this is what we are, मुंह में पानी आया? आया? Water mouth. Mutton korma. Have your lunch? नहीं ना, lunch नहीं किया है तो अभी भूख लगने लगेगी. But require, everybody needs some green things and fruits and vegetables every day. Are we doing it? No. How many of us are eating all this? No. We cannot sometimes afford also. We don't find the organic ones. We find all the pesticides things also. We are scared now to take the raw vegetables and raw fruits. That's why this is another solution. But you meet the requirements? No. So what the result? Acidic food resulting in weight, pain, tiredness, and effect on your bones. You will get aged earlier than you are. How many people are here over the age of 30? Raise your hand. Over the age of 30? I'm not 30, I'm 16, so I'm not going to raise my hand. Over the age of 30, no, tell me the truth. 30? over the age of 30? Okay, raise your hands. You ever had pain in getting up in the morning, or joint pain, or backache, or heel pain? Yes? Sometimes. It should not be there at the age of 30. It should be there by the age of 50, 60, 70, when your bones get porous. Now this has come down to age of even 15, 20, the people are getting all these things. So as a result, we get all the alkaline food, hardly we take them. Karela, kadwa, kaun khata? Nahin? But it is the best thing. There is something, there is a substitute. Round of applause to our spirulina. Nice substitute. It is the richest source of nutrition with vitamins, minerals, amino acids, chlorophyll, antioxidant, and solar energy. Now everybody is talking about solar energy for our electricity. But we are talking about solar energy for our cell health. So a lot of emphasis now. So this is what spirulina has: proteins, fats, vitamins, carbohydrates, more of proteins, which is the key. I always emphasize on this. Whatever I said earlier, all those white cells, all those shurtas, all those enemy people need at the start of their life as milk is protein. And spirulina is our local mother's milk. You know, nothing else has gamma-linolenic acid other than spirulina. So it is as safe as mother's milk. So the things that can give you energy, repair, regeneration, and fight for you for any other insults is the spirulina. How it goes? It gives you energy, resistance, stamina, fighting against illness, and will beautify you. All the appendages of your skin, hair, nails, teeth, skin texture, lashes, everything needs proteins, and spirulina can work best for your needs there. Okay? Approved, it's not me, it's all been proved by the FAO, by the UNICEF, WHO. The grams 4 candies or 3 capsules of spirulina is the best natural requirement. If you are fit, sustain your fitness by 3 to 4 candies of spirulina a day, so that you should get the immunity before you go out of the house. The benefits of chlorophyll: it takes care of constipation, ulcers, acidic. Start from your mouth. It doesn't need enzymes. Every food needs enzyme to get digested. Spirulina, you know what I did yesterday? मैं थोड़ा सा तुम लोगों को जगा दूं, थोड़ा लंबा हो गया lecture. You know what I did? I got some small fishes, beautiful colored fishes. I didn't have their food, that was finished. I said, okay, 20 years back, the first time I heard about spirulina was as seafood. The pellets, seafood has a spirulina word on it. I said, why not I cannot do it? I had an empty bottle of spirulina with all the green powder around. I put some water, and these baby fishes were hardly less than 0.5 centimeters. There are 20 of them and 6, 8 the bigger mom dads. So if they would die if I don't feed them today. I put that watery spirulina, mixed water, give them 2 times, and today I saw they were more active, and none of them died. That was enough for me. So see, if I can risk my small living structure and save it with the spirulina, why can't I save my family? Why can't I save my family with the spirulina? Every minute, every second I think of family. My babies should be okay, my mother should be okay, my father should be okay, my husband should be okay. How can I not fight for spirulina? I fight for money, I fight for land, I fight for my rights. Why can't I fight for spirulina to make them healthy? Why not? Think about it. This is true. So this is how spirulina is going to help you in immunity. Your all the cells that need for immunity. Spirulina is an immunomodulator. It enhances your immunity at each step. It may be a humoral or cellular or innate or specific or non-specific. Any sort of immunity, you name it, it's an important part. Kidney, the best 3 organs that can save your life after heart is your lymphatic system and 2 warehouses, kidney and liver. If they are not healthy, you will not sustain long. So if your kidney is toxic, regularly being toxified, you have to detox it. And the best detoxification is done by these three beautiful things, king, queen, and the princess. Ganoderma, Spirina, and Morenzi. Rest are all more. But these are the three pillars for detoxification of the kidney. It enhances your performance, and if I give you the drug effects, you will say, what is it? We don't want to take any drug. If you open the leaflet of any drug, you will never read it, because then you will never use it. Have you ever read the whole leaflet of any drug? I don't think so. I don't read it. Because if I open the leaflet of paracetamol, the first thing is liver damage. I will never take it. But they are, honest enough to give it to you, but they put it in such a small font that you won't be able to read. So that is one point also, that we don't read that. But every drug, everything has its side effect. Chemicals all have side effects. And that burnt is bared by the liver and kidneys. So this is how you have to take care of it. You have to, clear the kidney, clear the liver, and definitely who to use? Your whole family. Need energy, resistance, fighting for the illness, fatigue, and above all, pregnant women. Pregnant women, would-be pregnant women, or already pregnant women, postpartum, everybody needs spirulina, because we're not taking up to the mark of food that is needed during pregnancy, especially when it comes to anemia, the lack of hemoglobin. So it's a green blood for the women. Okay, so sports and fitness, all the ages above 50 needs vitally all the levels to be normal. Summary for the skin while traveling, jet lag prevention, long travels, long staminas. So this is your bonus. This is your insurance. Wherever you go, you need food. If I go to Japan and they gave me all kida, makoda, and snakes and lizard, I don't want to have it. I have my spirulina and coffee. I can survive the whole month. You see, astronauts can survive, so we can also survive. This is the safest and halal thing for you. So let's join hands with spirulina. We will eat spirulina, we will promote spirulina, and we will give spirulina as charity for the people who don't have food. If you give them money, they will lose it. They will use wrongly. But if you give them food, it can decay. But if you give them spirulina, let them eat in front of you, you have given your job. That's what we are doing now. IMSAM is doing right now. Like giving $1 one child is what? It's giving the energy to every child who needs it. So let's come to the third pillar, Morinda citrifolia noni, Morenzi morenzyme. It's another herb. The whole tree is important. Stem, roots, fruits. Noni itself is very well known, acclaimed, accredited, scientifically proven. Books are there, 50 universities are there. Professor Neil Solomon is there to talk about it. So I don't want to go into the detail, just to give you as a supplement. It is a herb, it's a gift of nature, gives you antioxidant, adaptive, the best analgesic. If you have any stomach pain, if you have dysmenorrhea, period pain, if you have any pain, this is the best analgesic. And you can take it in any amount. This is how it works. It's not only a supplement, it's a support to the cell health in compromising the sickness. You see, whatever disease you have, it has some signs and symptoms. And the sign, which is the most common sign of any disease, is pain, irritation and pain. And Morenzi works on both. So combination of Morenzi and spirulina and Ganoderma gives you a whole spectrum of security, which gives you cell security, health security, age security, and disease security. So this is why I think you have to know what is inside. A lot of vitamins are there, calcium, folic acid, and you name it, it has it. Zinc, mineral, chromium, magnesium. I don't want to read all those, but more than 140 nutraceuticals are already there, so you need not think. How it works in traditionally, non-scientific people have been using it for digestive system, for skeletal problems, skin, systemic conditions, and especially male and female genitourinary problems, which people don't want to discuss. They don't want to go to the doctor. Even now, they feel shy to discuss a problem in urine. The woman will never go to a male doctor to let her know that I've got my backache or lower abdominal pain. They don't want to touch. So if she's taking Morenzi regularly, whatever may be the cause, we are not doctors. We are taking care of the signs, symptoms, and the roots. From wherever it is coming, it is going to be managed. You don't have to write it down. So this is how it works, and you see how it works in female genitourinary system. Pregnancy, childbirth, cycles, regulation, and being an anti-infective agent, anything from gums to the NS, tuberculosis, chronic diseases, we have found it fruitful pairing with allopathic management, Ayurvedic management. If you take it two together, you get the most benefit. Okay? These are all the contents why, how, Zeronin theory, and especially people who want to quit smoking, addictions. If you go on videos for Morenzi or Noni, you will see that beautiful video how it occupies a receptor site for nicotine. And you won't get that, withdrawal symptoms of addiction, you will not get. Because that receptor site is occupied by Zeronin, which is provided by Noni. So this is why if anybody, I hope nobody smokes here. You have checked out there? I don't know, people don't say the truth, चुपके चुपके पीते हैं, पीता नहीं पिलाई गई है, कभी कभी होता है ना. So you have to think if the family, anybody is smoking, even shisha, you try to put Morenzi and try to propagate in such a way that even if he take off whatever, in Ramadan we don't smoke. Now if we can get a 14 to 16 hours no smoking and open your fast with Morenzi, you don't feel bad. All the side effects of that withdrawal symptoms are gone. So this is how Zeronin theory works, and these are all the nutrition contents. If anybody wants, you can have it there. What is the content in Morenzi, and in 15 ml, what is the support of your sodium, vitamin C, folate, calcium, magnesium, iron, potassium, zinc, and what does it do? It takes, you see, we have about 75 trillion cells in the body, but per day we need at least 120 plus nutraceuticals, and Noni has 153 plus. You know that? We need only 120. And Morenzi, you have 153. Even if you take it on regular basis, you are taking care of yourself. Right? Am I so boring? Please, give me a clap. Let me know. Everybody stands up, please. Everybody stands up. 3 minutes. 3 minutes, yeah. 3 minutes, put your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many stages in getting to Crown Ambassador? 22? So take 22 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Tired now, huh? You cannot become a Crown Ambassador. Oh, 18 aa gaya. 19, 20, 21, 22. Wow! Okay. Thank you very much for standing. Thank you very much. So, somebody was sleeping, so I pulled them up. I consume 1 bottle a day. You can consume as much as you want, like cold drink. You don't have a, okay? Roselle and Morenzi. These should be as a beverage. Dr. Shankar is going to teach you that. Okay, the benefits he's going to touch again. Anti-aging, depression. See, everybody is depressed. One point of the other. At the end of the day, you feel tired, you feel dull. Especially if you are experts. Families outside, mom there, dad there, husband there, children there, wife there. At the end, you are crying, even if you have everything in front of you. You have money, you have food, you have beautiful AC, everything there, car, but you cannot go to sleep. This is what your brain needs. Relationships. Build your relationships. And that ends up in depression. Morenzi is one of the best antidepressants, like Ganoderma. So this is why I always say Morenzi is your second wife, okay? Keep it with you. The impact on pineal gland, I'm not going to go into the details because this is one of the most important glands which can, problems can lead to Alzheimer's, immune system defects, and adrenal and male-female hormonal issues. So these are the universities who have dig down the research on Morenzi. This is the biggest one. Another friend. Powerhouse. You know, cordyceps. See, Mrs., my formula, see, Mrs., see your own wife. Stick to your own wife. If you don't have a wife, get one. But don't see on another's wife, okay? So this is what elixir of life. I mean, this is very important. Why? Because it is a fungus which is not only giving you stamina, it is helping you, your first defense, you know, the microcirculation. Your biggest organ of your body is being dealt beautifully by cordyceps. There is a lot of information on net, you can go and dig down, but if you see it can, like common, you know, Dr. Lim has taken all the products because of these five things: immunity, stamina, strength, resistance, aging, you know, all these to fight back with the disease, anti-cancer. This is common. You can boldly say for all products. But this is how it works to improve your modulation, your fatigue, and very important for fertility. Because remember, microcirculation is the key for fertility. People say the first sign of sickness is unable to produce. The first sign of sickness in your body is unable to produce what? Your new cell. If your egg is not making a baby, if your sperm is not making a baby, you are sick. That cell is sick. Who is going to take care? You have been born with it. So you have to repair the DNA. And DNA repair is possible with cordyceps. Here the science is coming up now that the DNA RNA-related diseases are known as epigenetics. They are controlling now and trying to research how can we overcome these genetic disorders. We already have a surma. We already have a person, a thing, which is working on our DNAs to control their proper functions. Why can't we have it if we know there is something wrong? Don't wait for something to be wrong. Try to prevent it to be wrong. Okay? So, thank you, Vijay. Thank you. See, there's only one sun. Okay. Okay. How does it act? It acts on the cellular activity. It makes you active. It makes you more compromising with your outer sugar, proteins. Your sugar, if you eat too much sugar, you will become diabetic? No, because your insulin is there. If you have become diabetic, that means insulin is not working. That means something is wrong. Something, your genetics, your lifestyle, your food, something is wrong. You have to take care. But if you are taking cordyceps, it is already regulating the chart of your sugar levels. We have seen what we did. We gave sugar to a person and then checked the blood sugar fasting and then 1 hour later. And then we gave cordyceps. With cordyceps, with sugar, the sugar rise of the blood was not that high as compared to the normal person. So that means people who take cordyceps, they can prevent diabetes to get worse. You understand? It's an adjuvant hand with your management of diabetes, especially aged people where circulation is already less, where they have diabetic nephropathy, neuropathy, angiopathy. So if you give cordyceps, you improve your nerves, you improve your vessels, you improve your heart, you improve your brain, you improve your retina, you improve your ears, you improve your skin. So you will not get aged, you will not get sick. This is how this works on your cellular activity, and above all, the talk of the day, virus. All these products, Rishi, Spirna, Morenzi, cordyceps, all are antiviral. So whosoever gets another attack of that silly COVID, kill it with all these. Okay? Inshallah, you will not get it. So it works on your respiration, on kidneys, sexual drives, energies, on circulation, improves your life channel. Improve your life channel, meaning your respiratory tract. People who have allergic cough, allergic asthma, you can control that. Heart function, as I said, chronic heart failures, improvement in heart circulation, and reducing the mortality rate in people who are sensitive to that. Then immune system, we have already discussed about that same story, same immunity mechanism. Cordyceps is helping by helping natural killer cells. Cholesterol is most culprit to have your high blood pressure. So if you can control your cholesterol, even if you eat badly, and you had Rishi, and spirulina and cordyceps, you can cut down your bad cholesterol. This is what I was talking about. It promotes DNA repair. When you repair, it can increase the viability of the cells, protects the liver, kidney, and cancer. The research was done, and they saw that 4 capsules, 4 tablets of cordyceps per day for a few months has reduced the tumor mass to a very remarkable extent. So as a part of chemotherapy, if you are giving adjuvant food, add cordyceps into it with reishi and spirulina, so that it can give you the extra hand to kill the cancer cell. Then this is why our cordyceps is important and how much which will take 4 to 6 tablets depending upon your weight and height. This is how it is available. And I think we have already see, मेरी तो power कोई नहीं बर्दाश्त कर सका हूँ. I was talking about immunity. अब 4 तो हमारे बड़े हो गए. गैनोडर्मा, ऋषि, स्पारुलिना, मोरेंजी, cordyceps. एक linesman भाई रह गए, उनको मैं I will discuss in the late one. But one thing very important, people are not discussing about tea tree cream. You know, tea tree is more than 4,000, 5,000 year old. We have in the market as tea tree oil, tea tree solutions are there. They are using it for different viruses and different other diseases. So it is one of the very best antiseptics which we have come across during this COVID. We have used this as sanitizers. If you use sanitizer, what happens? Your skin becomes rough. You know, every day you use sanitizers, it becomes rough and dry. But tea tree cream has got moisturizing effect plus prevention. It is oil, it is lipophilic, and it is protection plus hygiene. It kills the virus itself. So it gives you an antiseptic effect as an herbal extract. It's soothing and takes care of your minor cuts, sunburn, scratches, and insect bites. Soothing effects, cooling effect. Above all, you can use it for inhalation. Steam inhalation of tea tree cream gives you care for your blocked nose. For the children who cannot take medicine, you can apply tea tree cream on their clothes, under the shirt, and they can breathe nicely like Vicks. Because Vicks has tea tree cream solution. The origin of Vicks is tea tree itself. So this is how we can use as an antiseptic. Lemon tea, another, now because we are in a hot climate, we have captured COVID. I captured COVID with lemon tea. Tea tree cream, lemon tea, and myspirina. This is one of the best things that you can have. Vitamin C as a beverage, he's going to talk about it. And another potent thing, now recently we have now potency. It has got 9 herbs inside, which is known to you. Very good effect for aging, very good effect on fertility measures and stamina. It's like a geriatric product we are using it, potency, not only for males, it is also for females. Another friend, lion's mane. Lion's mane means head of the lion, the hair of the lion. So how it works, it is, I hope you're not getting bored, I'm coming to the end now, don't worry. So this mushroom is giving you a traditional strength in mental capacity, your memory. Every organ of your body is having a cable, a wire to control its function. And what controls the function? Brain. And if these cables are rusted, what will happen? Short circuit? No work? Abhi telephone agar aapka short circuit ho jaye, what will happen? Whole thing will go. Same way, if the nerves are not okay, you're not okay. You're not yourself. You will not be able to recognize yourself. So your nerve health is very important because it has nerve growth factor inside. It repairs the sheath of the nerve. So that's why it is important, and every function of your body is labeled to be dictated by these nerves. Maybe cholinergic, maybe systemic. These are already produced. A lot of articles are there. Now recently I was studying a recent article a few days back. Gastric ulcers. Gastric ulcers, they are being treated with lion's mane. In 3 to 4 weeks' time, the repair of the gastric mucosa has been seen. Recently there was an article, I will try to share it with you then. All these content of the lion's mane is going to help you, and it gives you mental nourishment, immune system, coordination of the digestive system, because if your digestive system is not okay, nothing is going to go into your system. So it's just like a gate. If your gate is closed, nothing is going to happen. So technical workers, wherever you find lion's mane. There are a lot of companies producing lion's mane, but our lion's mane has got some upper hand because of so many things: our industrialization, security, safety, integrity, and quality production is giving you, because no additives, no preservatives, suitable for all children, elderly, 4 to 6 tablets per day. And this is, oh, I was young that time. Okay. So this is what we are going to use it, and so far and so forth. We know most of the things. I'm not going to touch these because this will be taken care by Dr. Shankar on all the products there. This is one thing I want to know. Everybody wants to be beautiful, right? So, how to do that? Inner health, water, sleep, content, sabr, tawakkul, patience, plus diet on time, plus skin care. Externally, you will have lots of pollution now. Wherever you are working, you are having pollution. Your hands themselves. I'm going to scratch, I'm going to say, I get a pimple here. This is, you have a complete skin care series. Roshan is here, she can give you the best guidance, you can contact her. But all things are available from skin to your brain. We give you security, we give you strength, and we give you integrity. And all these are the research articles that have gone through. And anybody would like to know, they can get it on the net. And I would thank you all for your patience hearing. And above all,